Why am I being attacked by a US president in Minecraft? Hello my friends, I'm back again, and today I'm going to show you some more of the craziest Minecraft wither parasites you've never seen before. Let's go! First off, we have the Withering Hoglin. Oh no! It reminds me of the Withering Piglin from last video. Half his head is completely just charred black. There are charred black patches all over his skin, and there's like glow lichen all over him too. Not to mention, his eyes are completely soulless, and he knocks you like 10 feet into the air. He's also missing one of his tusks. That's a cool detail. One of his legs, too, has also just been completely reduced to black bone. Violent Piggy. Next up, we have the Withering Villager. Oh, no. Oh, that's awful! It reminds me of the Scape-A-Run Parasite Villager, but this time it's black. Its eyes have been blotted out with black, half its head is black, and its fingers are long, black bones. That is scary. I think I can also see some of its bone on its face. And its tongue is gray. Why is its tongue gray? Die. Next up we have the drowned, mutating, withering zombie. What a mouthful. Oh gosh. It's a zombie, but it's been completely corrupted. Black corruption all over its legs and torso. Its hands are solid wither skeleton bone. Its head has gone to the dark side, bright red eyes, and it's just been completely corrupted by the wither. And then it's armed with an iron sword. That's a pretty cool swing animation. It does a lot of damage. Alright, buddy, you want to fight hand-to-hand combat? Come at me! You cannot win. I'm armed with a hatchet. Next up, we have the Withering Pig. Oh, no. I can see its bony ribcage. It has like a cyborg face because one of its eyes has completely been corrupted by the bone. Red eyes, glow lichen all over him. He kind of looks one of the least corrupted mobs I've seen from this mod so far. Hits for a half-hour damage. It's not that much. And really weak. Next up, we have the Withering Evoker. Oh no, this is just a nightmare waiting to happen, isn't it? No! What is that? Look at that. Ah! What on earth? Oh yeah, this is terrible. Half its face has been corrupted. Red eye. Its normal face is covered in glow lichen. It has pants now, which is kind of strange. One of its hands is black. And it summons in a bunch of other mobs. And then not to mention, it summons in wither mouths from the ground that inflict you with the wither effect. You're awful. You're awful, you know that? Absolutely terrible. Goodbye, Laya. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. Now, on with the show. Next up, we have the Withering Vindicator. No! Oh my gosh. His entire forehead has been replaced with wither bone. Red eyes just like the rest of him, but his arms are completely gone. There's just blood on like his elbow joints, and then there's no more arms. His running animation is really funny. I love how his legs are just like skittering around. And he doesn't have an axe anymore because he doesn't really have arms anymore either. I'll stab you repeatedly until you are dead. Go to the afterlife, you foul, foul creature. Next up we have the Withering Pillager. Whoa. His robes have been completely torn. He has a little bit of infection on the left half of his head. One of his eyes is red. His arm, that is not armed with a crossbow, has been completely cut off and its sock is bleeding. His other arm is perfectly fine and can definitely shoot you. And he just looks like, in general, more torn up and ragged than a regular pillager. Oh, wait, hang on, he has an arm. It's just like a wither skeleton arm. I'm loving the shooting animation and the fact that the crossbow looks like it's loaded at all times. Regular pillagers should really have that animation. And make it a lot more funny. I'm a pincushion. I have an arrow like 2 to the groin, 1 to my arm. My head has been impaled by 5 separate arrows. I'm gonna be bleeding for the rest of the day. Next up we have the Withering Ravager. No! No, you don't get to do this! The running animation looks really cool. Covered in glow lichen. A patch of like wither infection on his back legs and on his front legs just a little bit, but less. And on his head... On his head, there's just like one big splotch. Like he got acid thrown on his face like Two-Face. And now he's just got this dent, this corrupted part with the red eye. He moves a bit slower than a regular Ravager, and he does way less damage. But the mouth animation is awesome, and so is the running animation. Next up, we have the Withering Patrol. I don't know what that means. What is that? What is that? What are you? It's literally just... Ah! Oh, it summons in more. It's literally just a stick. Oh, it summons in. It's summoning the infection. It's a wither skeleton, but more bony, and it's summoning in the infection everywhere it goes. Yep. No more of you. Goodbye. Now I gotta destroy all this, or else the entire world will be corrupted because of it. There we go. Nice and fixed. Next up, we have the Deep Lurker. Like the name. What is that? I think this thing is meant to be under the water. Whoa, it keeps jumping. Big bony tail. Its entire body is just a large rib cage, and its head has no facial features. It just looks like a block of bedrock, but black. Next up, we have the failed mutating withering zombie. The names just get longer and longer. What is that? Oh no. No, stop with the summoning of the infection. It's a zombie, but his head has been corrupted. Its arms are just covered in infection, and it has like 4 bony detachments. I have to kill it now or else the world is doomed. Next up, we have the Witherblaze. That is awesome. It is like a pale blue instead of orange, covered in smoke, red eyes. This looks, and then of course it shoots fire at you. This is awesome. A pale blaze should really exist in Minecraft, in like a snowy biome or something, and then it inflicts like the freezing effect. That'd be really cool. Mojang, you should be taking notes. Next up, we have the Prowler. So we're talking the villain from Marvel, right? Not some other demonic entity. Nope! It's some other demonic entity. It's a wither skeleton, but he has blades for hands, and his mouth, like, wobbles up and down. That's kind of scary. The fact that he has knives for hands definitely makes him a lot more intimidating, even though he's not actually that much more dangerous. He jumps too. He also has a weird like stabbing animation where he just impales you with both his blades. Next up, we have the Wither Traveler. Okay. What is this? It's a creepy looking hunchback wither skeleton with red eyes, a backpack, and one of his arms is like freakishly long. So it's like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, but a wither skeleton. I like that idea. This looks really cool. Next up, we have the Multitude. What? It's literally just a mass of wither skeleton stuff. All the different heads, all the torsos, all the arms. Just a massive, like, deranged skeletal tree. I love how this looks. Next up, we have the Mangled. Whoa. That is cool. It's like the Multitude, but mobile. It's just an amalgamation of wither skeleton torsos, legs, and heads. But this time, it can actually chase after you in a very, very scary manner. It's got 4 legs, and it does quite a bit of damage. Goodbye. Next up, we have the Agonizing Zombie. Ooh. Oh gosh. So it's a zombie, but taller. One of its arms is a freakishly long wither arm. Head and torso infected by the wither infection. And then look, I think this is the agonizing part. Its legs have been, like, reinforced with ice. Or some type of blue, like, material or infection. Ooh, I like this. We're spreading into new infected grounds. Next up, we have the Agonizing Creeper. What? That's not even a creeper at this point. It's literally just a wither skeleton with the creeper's face and white, I don't know, pantaloons, like white shorts and a white hat. And of course, it tracks the infection wherever it goes. Nope. Goodbye. Immediately hate you. Next up, we have the Agonizing Walker 1. It looks exactly like the zombie, but it has something on its shoulder. It has like an extension on its shoulder. Interesting. Also, its leg is black. I think those are the only changes I can really tell. Looks very similar to the zombie. Next up, we have the Agonizing Walker 2. Oh, yep, now it's worse. So it's the Agonizing Creeper, but with an abdomen and another head sticking out of its shoulder. Look at the way the arms twitch. I don't like that. Loving the blue, not really liking the spidery bits. Oh gosh, and it blew up into a bunch of tiny mobs. Next up, we have the Agonizing Remnant 1. I see. So it's basically the witherified spider, but it's lost all of its legs and it just crawls around on 2 stumps, biting my ankles, infecting me with, like, wither spores or something. I've been calling it agonizing this whole time. It's just agoning. How long have I been doing that? Next up, we have the Agoning Remnant 1. Aha! It's a creeper head that crawls around on 2 arms, and it has, like, a 3rd little tail that it just drags around. You're kind of cute. I'd like you as a familiar. I'd like you as my magical little pet. Next up, we have the Agonizing Carrier. Oh! It's like the Warden. Oh my gosh. What is that? It has, like, centaur legs. It has blue at the bottom, 4 centaur-like legs. It's like the zombified cow and zombie were mixed together. Inflicts the wither effect and blindness. The blindness really catches you off guard. I don't like that. But otherwise, it looks really, really cool. Next up, we have the Agonizing Bomber. Expect many explosions in our future. Oh! Yup, it's exactly what you think it is. It was just a bomb. It was just a bomb that exploded into a bunch of evil minions. I didn't expect to be blown up today, but I guess it was a pleasant surprise. Next up, we have the Withering Turtle. Oh, great. It's literally a sea turtle, but it's, ooh, I like the pale green color. That looks, I love this shade of green. There should be like another species of turtle in Minecraft that's this color. And then, of course, it has like black rib cage on top, and its face mostly black with red eyes, just like usual. It's also impressively violent for a turtle. Except we have the Withered Decayer. It is a mouth. It's literally like a skeletal torso with 3 legs and a mouth on top. What do you do exactly? Nothing. It just sits there and weirds me out. And last but not least, we have the Aftermath. That doesn't even sound like a mob. It sounds like an apocalypse. Oh! What is that? It's the Withering Enderman, but it's been infected with blue, and it has a bunch of arms and a screaming face on its back. It just stands still, menacingly, inflicting blindness and the wither effect. It literally just summons in mobs and withers you to death while you're blind so you can't even see it. This is insane. You must be the boss of this mob. I really like you, buddy. Goodbye to the lot of ya. And last but not least, before I end the video, I've got to do something that I promised in the last video. Summon in the Obama. Whatever this does, do not right click. I repeat, do not right click. I have to. What does it do? Ah! The abomination of the world has begun. Everyone run. Every block in the ground is literally just the Obama texture. What is happening? And there are like Obama people. There are Obama zombies and Obama blobs. What is this? What the heck is this? Why am I being attacked by a US president in Minecraft? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been blast reacting to all of these crazy Minecraft wither parasites and Obama parasites. And I'll catch you next time. Sayonara, Ayonara. Help me!